This Jack, that's what came to mind soon as I heard the track. Ball spitting lyrical, condescending to murder rap. Heard exactly Nina. He deserved a Mac. About to turn the heat up. I got my hand on the thermostat. Ugly ass G-Unit sneakers. Had the shirt to match cause after Get Rich or Die Trying, your every verse was whack. Mad cause Diddy hit your chick. You a jerk for that. Diddy clap them cheeks so loud the neighbors heard the slap. That's why you made that documentary. You was hurt from that. I heard she all 5 guys and they bring a burger back. Spoke to some conspiracy theorists. They said the earth is flat. They also said you work for Illuminati. Nervous rat. What would make this chump think that he could spit a verse with Pap? Somebody better pray for this nigga. Where the church is at. If it wasn't for him, you'll be looking for a purse to snatch. Bought your girl a wig, then you told her to return it back. 50, you a petty son of a bitch. Bernie Mac killing this nigga Sophie, Lauren Hill, Roberta Flack. Never.
So this internet stuff is real goofy, and sometimes I question the IQ of people. In today's time, there is no privacy. Like, you get no privacy nowhere. People have cameras everywhere. They got cell phones. You can't do nothing without being seen. So 50 Cent is alleging that Claressa Shields slept with some dude, Maserati Bud, during Christmas time. And that was his way of getting back at Papoose for Papoose dropping these diss tracks on him. So 50, he didn't get in the booth on Pap. He made that, he said that, like, listen, you ain't had a hit in 25 years. You go get a hit and I respond. But he responded another way. He responded by posting images. First of all, he posted these images here, right? And he posted these images of Pap, and he reversed them. Claressa got the beard, and she's looking all wild. He got Pat looking like a female, and then he comes, he says, very handsome. Hey Pat, ask your old lady Claressa if she was effing Maserati Bud. Tell her to be honest because I have the ring videos, right? You got people on there saying yikes, and like it's this internet stuff gets real wild. But I think that people don't use common sense, right? And then he says, Maserati Bud was all over Claressa's booty for Christmas. Where were you at? Boy? You be a bop, LOL, right? Then somebody says, she was with Imam, whatever that was, right? Then 50 said, no, you just off the phone. No, you just got off the phone with him. He don't play with me. Don't play with me, right? Second time Pap got cheated on on Christmas. What the F? I can hear them arguing like a See, Claressa Shields tried to send me a fake cease and desist note after I put, man, listen, they coming at their neck, man. But again, it's the internet stuff, and if they can put stuff out, they don't have to prove it. Right? They don't have to prove it. They could just put it out, and you gotta, man, listen, man. This thing gets real crazy. But then there was a conversation on the phone. It was on a conversation on the phone between the dude Maserati Bud and Claressa, where Claressa recorded the phone call.
That's what I'm telling you.
So what is the dude lying for?
Listen, I did not her. We was talking.
Okay, but you.
And that's
you understand what I'm saying? How it looked. Because he not.
I know how I look. Listen, you keep acting like y'all don't know who y'all dealing with. You dealing with Curtis Petty Jackson. And I told you, at the end of the day, he has been backed in the corner. This man keep dissing him.
So I mean, it gets real crazy. So Claressa Shields, she come back and she responds, "You getting sued? You can't lie and put bodies on me." All right, so then she asked ChatGPT, can you sue someone for saying you slept with someone else? Yes, you can sue someone for falsely claiming that you slept with someone else through a defamation lawsuit, slander, if spoken, liable, if written. If the statement is untrue, was published to others and caused damage to your reputation or resulted in tangible harm, the false statement must be made with malicious intent or reckless disregard for truth. Key considerations for such lawsuits. Defamation. The statement must be false, communicated to a third party, and harm your reputation. Damages. You must prove the statement resulted in, for example, loss of employment, severe reputational damage, or severe emotional distress. Express options are generally not exceptions. Options are not opinions. Are not generally defamatory, right? So like, man, listen, she's threatening to sue, right? 50, then 50 come back and he put this post. Look at Bud on the set with his boo, and Andre Ward. Then somebody said, I think 50 have footage of Wilt's 100 points games. I'm lost. Someone explain. I would never beef with 50, right? Pat looking crazy, right? Why are you always going back and forth with women, right? So you always got the woman on, always gonna get a woman on there playing the victim role, right? Right? So like, man, listen, they on here going crazy, right? And then look at Bud in the studio recording with Pitbull. Pap dropped the disc. Pap dropped that disc at first. At first point, he ain't really want to do it. What the F is going on? Man, listen. So now the dude Maserati Bud, he's upset. He's upset because she posted, she posted that phone conversation that they was having. She posted the phone conversation that they was having on the phone. So he got online and now he's saying this.
See, I've been trying to spare you, Claressa. Geisha 305, put that shit. I told her to take that down. But since you want to play with a real, see, I'm from the crib. I'm from Miami, right? The real, we don't talk about what we do and how we do, right? But me and my dog 5 was already on the phone before I even talked to you. He told me that, man, boy, just play, man, just dumb. And that's why I said my dog petty ass Jackson. Because he told me to play it like that, and I was gonna play it like that and play dumb, and I wasn't gonna respond. I don't even play with the internet. But since you want to record phone calls, guess what? I'm finna release all this footage. Yeah, that's right. I said I'm finna release the footage, man. Yeah, on Christmas, I was inside the crib. When you was on FaceTime, Papoose, I got the video. When she FaceTiming you, guess what? I'm sitting right there in the living room at the same chair. At the same chair that I helped her get for her homewarming gift. That bed, I picked out that bed. The bed with the TV come out of it, yeah, I picked out all that furniture in the house. The pool in the back, I can tell you how the whole crib look. Been all through the crib. She done been in my crib. She done been in my crib, but yeah, ask me, Nene, she just told you on the phone, yeah, I came out the bathroom with the towel around me, all that. She just told you that, Nene. Yeah, your best friend who recording the phone calls. And guess what? I played it like that. I knew you were recording. Because guess what? You recorded me without me knowing. So therefore, guess what? I'm suing you in the state of Georgia. You can't do that. So let's take this record. That's what you want to do? We can do that. But I'm finna release this footage when you in cars riding with me singing and I'm writing rap for you, me and you in the studio. Yeah, all that. I got a lot of behind the scenes footage. I could have been did out of Clout chase because I've been had motion. Anybody know me know I've been getting to it. Yeah, the night of your movie release, yeah, Scrappy seen you jump in that Bentley with me and leave with me that same night. Tell your boyfriend whatever, I don't even know what I'm saying. He keep rapping. He kept poking the bell. But I've been telling 5 to spare you. 5 been sparing you for 2 years. He ain't spoke on that. And the only reason 5 me and you will each other is because you told me to send a diss song to 5. The smack song that I recorded. And I got the video of me and you in the studio recording the disc record that I wrote. And you said send that to 50. 50 will post it. You told me Remy was lying. You told me all them texts that she did was fake. You told me, yeah, and then you told me on Christmas night, yeah, I got back. Yeah, after you got caught, that's when you tell me. You tell me that after you got caught. When Remy caught you and I called the next day and I say, damn, everything you texted, bro, I'm already doing that. You told me you got mad about that. You called me back. Hold on. Oh, this and that going off.
So this dude put this stuff out and he's talking about they was around each other way longer than that. He talking about coming out of the shower with towels on and she been at his crib and like, he said he been sparing Pat for like 2 years now. He was telling 5 to stall him out and chill out. Like he's saying a whole bunch of stuff that ain't had nothing to do with the current thing right now. He talking about she been to his crib. Do Pat know all this? Do Pat like, man, listen, it's getting real crazy. So he said, you tried me. I was keeping it playing. But you want to play me, record and be cool, right? Swipe like watch to the end, right? I don't know why Nene invited this jigger to my house with her. Man, we need more detailed ones. This looking like you just a part of her entourage. These men be kissing and telling. The roles are so reversed now, right? Girl, shut up. you left your wife for this, right? So it's people online speculating, saying all kinds of stuff. But this, to me, a lot of this stuff be clout chasing, man. People, people doing anything, just to get there, to get into the algorithm, right? Then somebody said, I mean, all this she did was a perform song. What's the problem? In my Bentley, but nobody said you wasn't around us. So because you was in the same room, y'all blanked. So you blanked all of us, huh? Ooh wee! You just threw a hand grenade, man. This thing gets real goofy and real crazy. Like, we in the clout chase era with anybody do anything for attention. Now this dude is a legend that she wasn't just in his Bentley, she was in his crib, right? He talking about women. He talking about some people coming out in towels. Like, he's alluding to a whole bunch of different stuff where Pat will have some questions. If this stuff is true, Pat will have some questions for Claressa. Now, we know that Claressa had allegations before where she supposed to have cheated on her fiance for Pat, right? And threw that dude up under the bus. I forgot, the guy's name is eluding me right now. I forget his name, but she was supposed to have cheated on him in the past, right? So I mean, listen, like I said, it's the era of the clout chase. People do anything for money. I don't really know who this young guy is, but he's saying that everything was cool, but she came out and recorded the phone call and put it up there. So now he's responding back. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Claressa did something like this, or this just 50 Cent being petty? Being Petty Jackson. Let me know what y'all think. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till next time. Peace.